Well, welcome back to some Pressure XP Live. We're going to be finishing, part of this playthrough here for the Reman, new character playthrough. Basically, we've finished creating the character, from beginning in, getting a little details on, some of the benefits of actually creating the character. The next one was playing through some of the peaceful time of the Romulans, time frame, and apparently the base has been attacked. So that's where we're picking up again. It's we were about to board a shuttle to leave the base. It's being attacked. As we look up, there's a large ship in orbit, very Independence Day-esque, where they hover over your city and bombard it uh, from above. But basically, they're just abducting people, as they, fly around. So we're about to jump into a shuttle and get out of here. So without further ado, we're going to jump on this shuttle.
This is Shuttle 5. We're taking heavy... Shuttle 10 coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you were caught in the explosion.
They're not attacking. Devex showed me how to fly his warbird. We're almost there.
Sacrificed themselves for them. So now we've transitioned into a new ship apparently. Okay.
Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
Okay, I'll scan the old ships around here for what we need.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
View ship controls.
What do you need to know?
Ship
You
controls.
can increase your speed by pressing the E key.
Main.
You can decrease your speed by pressing the Q key. What do you need to know?
Just curious. Basically, not very helpful. So we're going to search this for weapon parts. This will do nicely. We just need a little bit more salvage. Pull up the inventory. Really not giving us anything. It's
Use
just
W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
okie dokie. Scan for weapon parts.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. They're not shielded, so we can just use our torpedoes to finish them off.
Will do.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Ooh, I can cloak. Now we're gone.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
And we uncloak.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Auto fire. It's shrapnel, neutronium. We could use that to reinforce the hull of this old warbird. Take item. 3 more of those should get this hull good to go.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Shockwave.
Loot the item dropped by the ship by flying toward it and pressing F.
Don't want to be too close, it'll hurt you. See, like that one did. Take. Boom! Time to take out the Tal Shiar satellites dead ahead. I'm gonna check my bindings here. Options. There's a few other things I do. Space bindings. When it comes to firing torpedoes. Fire all weapons. Fire all phasers is usually fire all phasers. I usually set as my little, tilde key, and then fire all torpedoes. I usually set up as a space bar. Fire all phasers and torpedoes. No. Fire all weapons. No. So that should be enough for me. So, and now that I'm far enough away, can I go into full impulse yet? No, of course not. So now I just find that with when I'm flying around that it's very nice on my hands when I set up the tilde and spacebar for firing torpedoes and all weapons. And I can use all the tray as specialty things like the torpedo, the torpedoes, the upgrades and things like that. Don't need any of these items. Go ahead and leave the torpedo here. Upgrade it, and then spacebar. I guess it didn't fire. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's loaded.
Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. There must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Let's go save the colonists. Let's stay here and practice a bit longer. We should make sure the ship is fully working. And technically I agree because I was just trying to fire and see, it's not firing the torpedo for some reason. I don't know why. Let's do this. Changed options. The key bindings again. Maybe I selected the wrong option. File all. Oh, that's why. Fire all mines. Ha ha ha. So fire all torpedoes, spacebar. So I accidentally hit the wrong button. See? Happens all the time. Upgrade, spacebar. Shields are gone. There you go. See? Gotta make sure your ship is ready. Shields are down. And he's got a plasma effect. This is what's nice about the Romulans too, is their weapons have a plasma effect. But they can also be destroyed, so it can be. So let's go ahead and pull up the map. What's our speak to Tavan? Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and come back to the menu here.
Great.
Speak to Tavan.
All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. There must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Okay, let's go save the colonists.
The distress signal is close. Searching. There! We have to help them!
Okay. I wasn't expecting that to drop something. I'm just gonna go check it out, make sure it's nothing valuable. I have a feeling it's just gonna be debris or something. Yeah, scrap neutronium. So we're just gonna leave it. Cloak. Toss our drone. down. Hit it with the torpedo. Yeah, it's talking about the arc, like your each weapon's arc. So like on the dual beam weapons, you see how, I'll move it up here. Okay, I'm gonna try to salvage my last recording and maybe splice the two together. But ultimately, it is picking up exactly where we left off, and we're going to help this uh, group of colonists over here. Okay, and this is where it happened last time. Is you just put your mouse over, you know, the character, and it shows you the arc. As you can see, that little bit of you know, grid there. If you put it over the, you know, the torpedo, you know, it also shows up. But basically, these are 90, you know, degree, you know, arcs. Now, if you go to this back one over here, it's a plasma turret, and it is a 360 degree, you know, arc. So if you zoom out further, it's got 360 degrees that it can fire in. So you'd think that would be better, but though it's a little weaker. So when you pull up your ship, you can see these beam with the 90 degree angle has got 112, and the aft weapon has got 62. So, you know, it's kind of a give and take there. So, and obviously the plasma torpedo has a big hit point, so definitely worth it. So, but now let's continue on with the storyline. Beam aboard all colonists.
I'm back on the bridge, and I figured out how I can improve our torpedoes. Just give me the order, and I'll get started. Scanners are picking up more colonists in Tal Shiar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Good to have you on the bridge, Kev.
Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1.
Okay. So we're gonna cloak. And we're gonna see about sneaking up on them because we can cloak. What kind of cloak is this? Battle cloak. Battle cloaks are nice because you can actually cloak during battle.
High-yield torpedo increases power during torpedo attack.
Aw.
Target's shield has failed.
This is some kind of shockwave as well. Does damage. Okay, that guy's dead. And this guy's a drone. That's why I left him for last. Oh, it's very reminiscent of that, the drone from Enterprise. Interesting. Has that same kind of, it's like the unmanned drone thing that they were always playing around with, or played around with a little bit in, these, you know, Enterprise. Yeah, that's cool. Neat. Huh. Anyway. Shockwave his way, see what that does. It's the first time I really kind of noticed that, so kind of neat. Might replace my mouse. Get away from the explosion. Okay, beam aboard all colonists. Thanks for thank the elements we thought done for. Okay. Oh, and there's another one. Pull up the map. We've got a green circle, so we're supposed to go after those guys too. So looks like we've got 2 drones and a warbird. Warbird is going to be the more powerful of the 3, so go after that one first. Okay. And make sure the shields are down. Fire. Oh, they go back up. Now, what's neat about a battle cloak is that you can be in the midst of a battle and be able to cloak. So there were some that you weren't like that, but I think they've may have changed that. I'm not exactly sure how that's playing out right now, or how that played out. I haven't researched it. I just know my Defiant used to not have a battle cloak, and now it does, and I really like that. Okay, beam aboard all colonists.
I think it's safe to say we're a fully operational ship. I'm getting an alert. There's another distress signal coming in from one of the colony's shuttles. We can do a short-range warp jump to get to them. Do you want to go now, or stay here to wipe out any other incoming drones? They look like they'll be coming in to do sweeps in the area.
I'm not exactly sure what he means, but we can stay a little longer.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
We'll scan them. We need to know who or what they are. Cloak. Approach the scanned unknown vessel. Approach the scanned unknown vessel. Let's go ahead and go to full impulse. I'm not going to worry about any of that. What? I was cloaked. What are you doing? Silly. It's like it automatically jumped me for without telling me. Thank you. Go ahead and cloak. Go back again. Go full impulse. I have no interest in attacking anyone. So unless this is like changed it, but okay. See, it just shows you how quirky some of these playthroughs can be. I'll fly between these guys. I really don't want to fight them. I can, but I don't want to. Warning, going too far out. Talking about. It's interesting. Okay. Well, I guess it's not. I guess it's telling me to do that, but um, it might be stuck in some kind of loop because it's not allowing me to jump over to the. Um, okay, welcome back to Pressure XP Live. We're learning some lessons here about the Romulan playthrough. It's very finicky. Very finicky. You must go along with the storyline. Any deviation away from it is probably going to give you some errors. So I think this is about the 3rd time I've had to re-log in and kind of let it fix itself. And it finally placed me close to the Alachi ship now. So when it says, are you ready to jump or stay here, when it deals with that question, do you want to stay here and do some more target practice? Don't do it. It basically glitches and it will not let you jump, or will not give you the option of jumping to the Alachi ship at any point. So I literally had to log out, wait for a few minutes, then log back in, letting it reset itself. So when I logged back in, it basically said continue, and continued in, and then it brought me up right next to the Alachi ship. So at this point, I can continue with the playthrough. So ready to go here. This is, I'm gonna hoping I'll be able to salvage this playthrough is all I'm gonna say. Okay.
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do?
Open a channel and ask them what they want with our ship.
We're getting a reply. They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back. Listen.
Savon?
I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
Get ready for a fight. Whoa, where'd it go?
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations?
Okay.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
Okay. Never will fight you with our last breath. Or Kiev, I'm sorry, we did our best. I'm sorry, I just am really curious. These are so off the wall. We'll fight you. Obviously, we're gonna fight. But Kiev, I'm sorry. You know, we did our best. I'm curious what'll happen. Fire weapons at will. This is the Chimera Romulan Republic. Tashiar. Oh, so Tashiar vessel. How fortunate can destroy both of you.
Target's shields have failed.
Was that a repulsor beam? It's like normally I would have fought, but I'm like, I'm curious, what's it gonna do if it says?
Core shields failing. Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it.
My eye!
Power from your other
So
shield.
the insect has managed to sting me. You think you won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
Okay, don't need anyone's protection, Hakiv. Don't cross my path again, Hakiv. Remain silent. I'm just curious about playing the passive character. I'm curious. Remain silent. I wonder if it's gonna open anything up in the future.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time, given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here?
Explain what happened at the colony. Explain what happened at the colony.
I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Halachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them, and why they're working with a snake like Hakiv. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there.
I don't want to be a part of this war. I will help you. Still, I'm curious what it'll play out if I say I don't want to be a part of the war.
I understand your hesitation, but you must realize that there's no running from what's happening. You saw what the Tal Shiar did to your home. They're doing the same thing all across the sector. You either serve them, or you die. The only way we're going to survive is if we fight back.
I'll go with you for now.
I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
I hope this works out tomorrow for all our sakes.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess signing with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
See, not now. Yeah, see, the ops thing does show up now. Does anything else here? Nope. But let's pull up the ops
I don't know
again.
how I feel about this.
Warp to the flotilla. I've had enough of the glitches in this one.
Greetings. I am Sub-Commander Nadell, Assistant to Commander Tamer. Please, follow me to the Commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There's much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around, while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Okay. Talk to Tamer.
The Tal Shiar is advancing on our allies.
Greetings, Sid. I hope it's all well with you. I'm here to join the fleet. I mean, do I have another option? It's one room. Guess I could leave, but I don't think anything's gonna happen.
We're counting on you.
I'm here to join the fleet. Good to see you. And Tavan Kiev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that was founded by Datan to combat the tyranny of Empress Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however, I can answer any questions that you may have. What did Datan do to the public? What exactly is your role? I'm fine. What's next? What's next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first assignment. However, you must understand that by joining us, you mark yourself as an enemy of the Tal Shiar. Hakiv and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. Are you ready to accept that? I mean, I don't really have another option, so yeah. I'm in. Good. You should get yourself down to Lieutenant and get a uniform from him. If you want to change out of those civilian clothes, You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you into a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of the ship that you have if you want. When you're done, return to your ship. I should have your first fleet assignment ready and sent to your ship by then. And there's our rewards. Ship modification, Romulan rewards. Someone else in here? Hey, it's a private meeting. Shoo. Thank you. So, Starship, we get free ship modification, which I don't really understand how that works because I think all ships are modifiable, or most of them are. I don't think there's anything you can pay for them, but it looks like we got some other stuff, uniforms, and continue.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
So, Republican uniforms, Reman and Romulan and Lieutenant. So, I am a lieutenant now. Talk to Commander.
I have new orders for you.
Okay. What should I do now? Step into the hall, turn left, and take the turbolift back to the transporter room. Once you're down there, look for the tailor. I've already authorized you for a uniform change. After that, you should look for the ship tailor and customize your warbird. Once you're satisfied, I'd suggest looking for Datan. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's pull up the map. And it looks like we are going down the hallway. Oh, helps if you go the right way. Okay, use turbolift. Bye-bye, have a good day. I won't let you down. Okay.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
I haven't been to the flotilla in forever. And looks like... So at this point, it looks like we are in the... I guess what's the new democracy of the Romulan Star Empire, so... But, okay. Well, I think I'm going to, since this is kind of, it's called Explore the Flotilla, I'm going to end it here. It's basically, you know, this one has been a challenge, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've yet to, you know, run into a playthrough that gave me so many issues. But basically this one was, it, gave me a lot of glitches. So all I can say is if you're doing a Romulan character, kind of stay along the storyline. Don't deviate too much. You're probably going to hit some errors or some bumps in the road to where you might have to you might get stuck or something. So just go along with the storyline and you should be in good shape. So, well, I think that's it for this playthrough. We'll start it back up here, at some later point and finish up the playthrough and get us to, that point where we can either pick the Federation side or the Klingon side. So this particular character, we're going to be going to the Fed side, but we still got to get there. We got to grind through this Romulan storyline to get us to the next stage. So, well, Lord willing, I will see y'all next time, and have a good one. Take care.